Hello, kids. Good morning, everyone. We are again meeting after 3 days holidays. We got relaxation from our studies, isn't it? So, I wish you all a very happy Kumar Purnima and Eid Miladun Nabi Mubarak to all of you. So, now let's get back to our studies. We have already completed interdependence in nature. Now, let's study about environment. Children, you might have heard this term environment, and we have also conducted environmental programs in our school. Yes, why do we do that? In order to create awareness so that we can save our environment. Now, what is environment? Environment is a natural surrounding or a condition in which a person, plants, animals, birds, all living things they live and survive. This is our own environment to which we are acquainted, in which we are comfortable to survive. The study of all the living things in their own natural surrounding, in their natural environment, is called as ecology. Ecology is a branch of science which deals with the study of living things with their natural surrounding, with their own surrounding where they live, where they survive. And the scientists who study on this ecology are called the ecologists. All the living and non-living things, they exist in an environment, isn't it? Plants, animals, rivers, soil, sunlight, rocks, then your table chair, everything all just live and stay together in an environment. As you have already learned that living things depend on other living things as well as on non-living things, natural non-living things, for their survival. So that's why we learnt about interdependence in nature. But children, sometimes because of our own selfish needs, what we do? We change our environment in order to suit our needs. But do you know, children, sometimes these changes can be dangerous for the environment and which can lead to environmental problems. What are the environmental problems? The first, foremost, and the very important thing is cutting down of trees from the forest in order to make space for the cities, for the farms, to build houses, to build buildings. For our own needs, we cut the trees. Then hunting the animals in order to take their skin for use of cosmetics, for use of clothing, for use of making their own materials. We just hunt the animals, we kill the animals. If there will be no animals, then will we feel happy to just go and visit the Nandankanan without animals, without forest? Will there be any picnic spots? No, because we, for our own selfish needs, we are cutting the trees, so no more forest. We are killing the animals, so no more animals. Along with that, dumping the waste from the factories, from the homes, whatever garbage is coming out from the big hospitals, into the water, into the river, into the drains, and just we destroy the water. We make the water, we make the drainage system very bad, unhygiene from ourselves. No other can come and do it other than human beings. We human beings become selfish and we only destroy the environment. Or along with that, the smokes coming out from the factories, from the harmful gases from the vehicles, and it gets mixed up with the atmosphere, and that air we inhale, which is obviously dangerous for us to survive. All these activities have already destroyed the atmosphere by polluting the air, water, land. Okay, so all these create environmental problems. Your soil erosion, then warming of atmosphere, then there is less animals extinction of several kinds of animals and plants. Before, we were used to see many small beautiful birds around us, but now there is extinction of many birds. We are not able to find the birds which were previously before here, which were living here, but now we cannot find any of the birds because all are dying, all are being killed by the human beings, and some are also not able to survive because of this environmental problems. So first and foremost of environmental problems leads to pollution. What is pollution? Pollution is the release of substances into the air or water or soil which is harmful and dangerous for the living things. We can say the air or water or soil is polluted when there is any harmful substances added to it, and these harmful substances are called pollutants. These pollutants make the entire place leads to pollution. This pollution is a very major environmental problem, and from these pollution arises many other different kinds of pollution. The very common pollution is air pollution. As you all know that our air gets polluted because of burning of fuels in order to run vehicles. Previously, we preferred cycles, bicycles, and very less vehicles were running outside. But nowadays, from small children to everyone are getting addicted to use vehicles. And so many vehicles so leads to so many of harmful gases in the atmosphere. And not only that, also bursting of crackers, smoke from the chimneys of factories and power stations ultimately destroy the mother earth, ultimately destroy the atmosphere, and these harmful chemicals gets mixed up with the air, this smoke mixed up with the air, and that air we use to breathe, also the animals, also the birds, and they die. We can take precautions, we can take medicines to stop, to control our breathing problem, but can the animals and birds can take? No, they cannot. They will die ultimately. So all about the diseases, what are the causes of air pollution, everything we will move on, we will learn in the next classes. Up to this, children, I'll stop. I request you all at least try minimum to just stop the pollution. Okay, my dear children, we have learned many new things. We have learned many new things in order to stop the environmental problems. Just let's try some new things, okay, and let's make others aware about it. So we will meet in the next class with a new video about the further topic of this chapter. See you children. Thank you all.